Hi, good people. It's Amy from Savor Salvage Scent. Hope this finds you well. It is a beautiful fall day where I live in Cleveland, Ohio, and today I'm going to talk to you about 6 scents for fall, 3 cheap and 3 splurges. For those of you who are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. This mostly focuses on all things fragrance related with an occasional other artistic project. And for those of you returning, thank you so much. If you haven't considered it yet, I hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and that you will subscribe by clicking the red subscribe button. This helps me stay in touch with you and helps my channel grow. Also want to mention, hit 1,000 subscribers this week. Incredible to me. Many of you are part of that group. I'm so grateful to you, and thank you so much for continuing the conversation. So I am doing this as a collaboration, the 6 for fall, 3 cheap and 3 splurge, with my friend T from her channel, RaraAvis777. For those of you who aren't aware, she's amazing. I've been watching her videos for years. She's one of the people that inspired me to make my channel. She has an incredible collection, and I think even more importantly, she just is so smart, but yet really humble and unpretentious, and talks about, I think, often things that are overlooked these days. Does not, this is my take, follow trends purely. She really marches by the beat of her own drum. And I just love, I've learned so much from her, and she talks about everything from vintage to things dirt cheap to like collector items. So really, really amazing, and I hope you'll check her out. I will link her channel below. So we're talking about today 6 scents that we love for fall, 3 that are cheap. My definition of that is under $20. Hers might be different. And then 3 that are more expensive. So mine range from $40, I think 5 to about $200. So I'm going to dive right in. First house I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to have 2 from this house because they're incredible, is Alchemia out of Massachusetts. The nose's name is Shara Lemro. They make incredible things. They sell scents, 5 milliliter oil extracts for $18, and then they sell perfumes for usually $45. They often have sales and promotions and throw things in if you go to a certain monetary level. So anyways, they're great. The first one I'm going to talk to you about is called Gothic, and it sounds like it is just like its name. It's incredible. Again, $18 for 5 milliliters. It's described as a Byzantine cathedral incense for midnight mass. With that description, some of you will think about the winter holidays. I think this is a witchy, wonderful, earthy incense. It is wonderful, and it smells, I think, 10 times its cost. It's so good. In this thing is Somalian frankincense, Styrex benzoin, Arabian myrrh, cassia, spikenard, canela, amber, labdanum, cedar, and vetiver. It is so good. So it's smoky without being too smoky. It is one of the best incense scents that I own, and it's freaking great for layering with other things. Like if you have something really sweet that you want to make it smell a little more cold weather or incensey, great for that. So Gothic by Alchemia. The second scent by Alchemia is called Pie in the Sky, and it's P-I as in the mathematical term. I went through a bottle of oil for $18, but so I'm going to show you the perfume for $45, but they have it as the oil for $18 as well. So I'm going to quickly tell you what it smells like to me. It's described as irrational but well-rounded, warm apple pie rising homeward on effervescent billows of spiced aldehydes. This is really cool. For those of you who are familiar with aldehydes from vintage perfumes, this is a very modern take. It's got that sparkling quality. It smells like a spiced apple pie, but with a sparkling champagne-like quality. It is so, so, so good. It's such a, it's just such an interesting intersection because it's great for fall and cold weather, but you could wear it in the summer too because of the sparkling quality. I just think it's wonderful. So Pie in the Sky, $18 for 5 milliliter oil extract. Last but not least, in the super affordable category is Adam Levine. A lot of you have talked about this. I sprayed this today. I'm like, my God, truly, if somebody told me this was a $200 scent, and if they ever run out of this, people are going to clamor and cry for it. I'm telling you, it is so good. One of my favorite kind of ambery perfumes. This 3.3 or 3.4 you can find for $12 and some change on FragranceNet right now. But yesterday at TJ Maxx, they had two 1.7 ounce bottles in a package for I think $10 or $12. Dirt cheap. So good. The nose's name is Jan Wasner. And the description, the top notes are spices, marigold, saffron, citrus. Mid notes are sandalwood, jasmine, rose, and the base notes are vanilla and benzoin. They call it a amber floral, but I think it's like a spicy amber. Oh gosh, it is so good. It's amber without being too head choppy again, or like too cloying. It smells like all the spices that I love. I love marigold. I can pull out these things. Mostly I get amber, maybe a little vanilla. It's amazing. Anyways, Adam Levine, dirt cheap. You should buy it. It's wonderful. Okay, now for the things that cost a little more, but I have some alternatives too. On the cheap end of the more expensive side, this is Alexandria Fragrances Apple Crumb. A woman by the name of Louise on Thomas's Ouch 110 channel recommended this to me when I said I was looking for something that smelled like apple pie. This isn't inspired by scent. It is supposed to smell like Perfumes-3 Eau de Jaune, which is really expensive. I want to say about $250, $300. This you can find for $43 on their website right now. It's 1 ounce. I think the 2 ounce, or maybe it's just short of 2 ounce, is like $95. This is one of my favorite scents. I wore it the other day. I got compliments all day long. And it smells like if you were to take Pie in the Sky, the other one I talked about, take out the aldehydes, add a little more spice, and a little more gourmand quality. Let me read you the notes. The top notes are cinnamon and honey. The mid notes are ambergris, benzoin, labdanum, and the base notes are musk, patchouli, vanilla, and tonka bean. So, and it has tonka, which is one of my favorite things. So really phenomenal. Again, a really sophisticated kind of apple pie fall scent. Gorgeous thing. Gorgeous. Love it. Yeah, Alexandria Fragrances. And if you got the cash, try Eau de Jaune. I mean, come on. All right, Solstice Scents, one of my favorite houses, niche. They are out of Florida. The nose's name is Angela St. John. I had a really hard time. In fact, I'm going to mention 2 scents that are phenomenal for fall. So many of theirs are great for fall. One is called Conjure. This is a great vanilla incense to me. But I'm going to focus on Witch's Cottage today. These are 60 milliliter, and I believe they run around 80. Unfortunately, so they close sometimes, or they kind of stall in between seasons, and they are reopening, or not opening, sorry, it's open now, but they are redistributing some of their older scents the 15th of October, and this is part of the reason I want to do this video now. So this will be coming back, Witch's Cottage. You can also get it in 5 milliliter oil for like, I think it's $17, $18. But Witch's Cottage perfume, I'm going to describe to you. Smells just like it sounds. And it is warm baked goods, dried herbs, sweet Annie, soft woods, and fragrant hearth smoke. I love this because it's an intersection between like a true perfume to me and a gourmand. It's one of the only perfumes I've ever smelled that highlights sweet Annie, which is one of my favorite herbs that is very popular to pick kind of in the fall, for the fall. And it does have that little bit of a gourmand quality, but it's kind of witchy too, but really sophisticated, really interesting. You get the baked goods and the hearth without it being too much. It's just phenomenal. So Witch's Cottage. Last but not least, a little more in the spendy category, is Aries Parfums Green Spell. I am still working on a decant of this, and but this is what the bottles look like. I think they're 1.7. This is another scent of theirs called Night Flower. The bottle runs $150 for Green Spell, and I want to talk about this because it is, I think, a really interesting thing to find a green witchy fall fragrance. So what's in it? The nose, by the way, the proprietor's name is Barbara Herman. Some of you will know her from her book called Scent and Subversion. It's amazing. She's a perfume writer. Check out her blog. I will link these all below. But the nose's name is Antoine Lee, and he has done really wonderful things as well. I'll link more information below. What's in this thing? Italian mandarin, French black currant, galbanum, violet leaf, narcissus, tomato leaf accord, fig leaf accord, vetiver, ambroxan, and musk. This is not your average green scent. I'm really loving green scents more and more. But this is, imagine the stem, the fig, the tomato leaf of the garden, but then you've got things like vetiver and musk that make it really earthy and almost sexy. I think the name Green smells perfect, and I will link their site below because some of their ads even have like a green witch's hand, things like that. And so I just think it's perfect. It's a wonderful green scent that you can wear into the fall and winter. And I find it really witchy and wonderful in the fall. So hope you've enjoyed this video. I would love to hear from you about what are some of your favorite cheapies for fall. What are some of your splurges and things on your list to come next? Hope you're well, and thanks T so much for the collaboration. Check out her channel below. Have a great night. Bye.